In this video, we're going to take a look at how we can annotate a picture. This is an important skill for students to be able to learn because a picture doesn't always speak for itself. We have to point things out that we think are important as we try and communicate our information, understanding, and intentions for the use of that graphic. So I've gone back to my graphic that I used for the trends, and I've overlaid the flu and H1N1, and I have my picture. But now I need to go and create a place for the picture, and there are a lot of tools, but I'm going to use Google for my tool. And so if I go to Google and more, I can choose Google Drawings. And when I call this up, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to title my my picture. So I'll call this my space weather drawing. And what you'll notice is it has these the checkered pattern. That tells us that it's a transparent background that you can actually see through. And so you don't have to do this, but a lot of times what I'll do is I'll put out my own little background for it. And so I'll have this shape here, and so my background will look like that. And now I'm ready to put my graphic on here and start annotating it. So let me go back to my graphic. I need to be able to screenshot it. On a PC, you can hit print screen or alt print screen to just get the active window. On a Mac, I'm going to hit Control Shift 4, Command Shift 4, and when I hit Command Shift 4, you'll notice my cursor turned into this little crosshairs. I'm going to hold down the Control button. So again, I'm holding down the Control button, and when I let go, you'll hear a little camera shutter. And so there's the camera shutter, and so I've copied that onto my clipboard. Now I'll come over here and I'll paste it. It might take a few moments to create the image, but now I have that image, and now I can start to use the tools that are in here, like an arrow, to point out that my data begins in 2005. So I put out an arrow, now I'll put out a little text box. I can resize the box. I could center it if I wanted, and then I'll put this down here closer to my arrow. I could use other tools to highlight a different shape. So if I highlight in here, you'll see I circle that, but then it's filled in there, so I have to go up to the little paint can and make that transparent. And then I can attach a line to that. So if I attach the line, one thing I want you to notice is, see how all of the dots move around the oval. What that means is that that line is now a part of the oval. So if I try and move the oval, the line moves with it. And so that can be really helpful there. And then I would, again, I'd put out another text box. This is an important area of information, and I would try and explain what I want for my students to be able to understand, or anybody who's going to view my infographic or my picture here that's going to be placed there. I can also, you'll notice that when I go, I didn't bring over like the blue is the flu and the red is H1N1, and so again I might do that myself. So I might type in flu and H1N1, and then I'll say, okay, the flu, and that's supposed to be in blue, so I'll make that blue, and I'll make H1N1 be red. And again, I can highlight over here as my forecast, whatever I might need. When I'm done, I can download as a JPEG, and if I do that, that image will be downloaded, and I'll be able to see it. I can also, so I'll download it as a JPEG. You can see it down here at the end, and what you'll notice is that that image actually has the white space around it. If I do it as a PNG, the file size will probably be a little bit smaller, and what you'll notice is it's gray in this area because it doesn't include the transparent background. That part is actually transparent. And so I also could download it as a PDF, but now I can take this image and I can use this in another place, such as my infographic or any other type of assignment.